Today we will see how we can create the tables using Microsoft Array, OpenOffice database. For that purpose, first we will click on the OpenOffice option. Now from the OpenOffice option, we will select the database option. Now we will create the new database, select new database option and uh, give the name to your database as per your requirement. Now, next, it will ask you for the option. We have to just select what is the by default and move further. That is the finish. Now it will ask you for the saving the database. Here we will provide our name. For example, here I will type my name, that is the Deepali, and I will save in my desired folder. In documents, I will select the option Deepali and my folder will be saved. Now OpenOffice screen is ready to design, create a table using design view. Here is a database, four type of database we are going to create. That is table, query, form and reports. And here are the options to create the database. For the first database, that is the tables, we have three options: create table in design view, wizard and create view. We need to create the table using design view. So we will double click on it and design view will be open. Here we will specify the field name and data type. For example, my field name is EID, that is the employee data type, because I am first creating employee table and my data type will be integer. For ID, always it is specified that data type must be integer. Now I will provide the name of my employee and text data type is a sufficient. Then I will provide the date of birth of my employee and my option will be date. Only date I will specify. As we know, to save the before saving the table, we must need to specify the primary key. Now your email ID is employee ID is a unique for each and every employee. So my name of primary name is a EID. So just I will right click here and select the option primary key. You can find the key icon before your primary key. ये key का icon सिर्फ primary key के आगे ही होता है, that we know very well. Now I will close the option. It will ask me for the save the changes. I will click on yes and give the name employee table. That is a employee and click on the OK option. Now I need to create another table, that is a subject teacher table. Now I will again create table in design view. Specified the fields which are given, that is the ID. Here I have provided ID only. Same here ID will be integer type. Then subject, that will be char, and my subject teacher name. Subject teacher. Here I will specify the integer data type. Later on we will discuss why we have provided the integer data type over here. Clear? Here यहाँ पे हमारा data type होगा again primary key, ID, save table as a subject teacher. Subject teacher. ठीक है. Now, okay. Now I have designed my both the tables. Now my work is for enter the data. At least I need to enter the five datas in both the tables. Now, remember it. First, we need to create or enter the data in employee table. Here I have entered the three fields. That is a one. My employee's name is a Akar. Date of birth, whichever I need to specify, I can give. Okay. Then second data I entered, that is the Bina, and date of birth I can specify as per my requirement. Okay, I will enter only three data over here for the reference. Again, I will take the name of Arun and date of birth as per my requirement. Okay, now I will save the data. Now, remember it. I have specified the employee key as a primary key. So जब तक ये empty होगी मुझे आगे enter करने की permission मिलेगी नहीं. Now, these EID, that is the employee ID 1, 2, and 3 must be saved carefully, and we have to remember that is a 1, 2, and 3. Now, I have created the subject table. Now, I have provided the ID 51. My subject name is Gujarati, and my subject teacher name will be the employee ID. For example, I have provided the employee ID 1, 2, and 3. So out of these three only, I can specify the subject teacher ID. Say, यहाँ पे मैं 3 ले रही हूँ. In 52, I have taken the subject SS, and my email ID will be 1. Subject teacher ID will be 53. My subject will be English, and my employee ID will be 2. Now, 54, my subject will be science, and my employee ID will be again 3. से ये 3 बार मैंने 2 बार यूज किया है. ठीक है. Now I will save the subject teacher table also. Now my next step is to create the query. Now when I want to create the query, I need to insert the table. Now I will create the query using the wizard. But before creating a query, I need to सब्जेक्ट टीचर पे जहां मैंने 1, 2, 3 लिखा है, आई वुड लाइक टू कि मुझे वहां पे उसकी जगह सब्जेक्ट टीचर का नाम लिखा हुआ मिले. जैसे 1 है तो वहां पे मुझे आकर लिखा हुआ मिले, 2 लिखा है वहां पे बिना लिखा हुआ मिले. सो फॉर दैट पर्पज आई नीड टू क्रिएट अ रिलेशनशिप. तो हाउ टू क्रिएट द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन these two particular tables, that we will see. Click on the tools option, relationship, create relationship between two employees, employee and subject. Okay, now close by inserting both the tables. Now I would like to create the relationship between employee ID and subject teacher, because I have given the reference of employee ID and subject teacher. यहाँ पे primary key है employee ID, so it will become a parent table, and subject teacher will be become a child table. So I will be connect like this. Now I have saved my relationship like this. Okay. Now I will create the query. Create query in a design view. So यहाँ पे मैंने relationship इन दोनों का create किया है. So again I will add 2 tables, that is a subject teacher table and employee table. Now after creating these options, I will select the fields from employee table में से subject teacher में से subject teacher ID, subject, and यहाँ पे subject teacher. Now I will run the query and view the data. ओके. सो यहाँ पे तो सब्जेक्ट टीचर 1, 2, 3 आ रहा है. अब हमें इसे करेक्ट करना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? आई नीड टू सिलेक्ट द ऑप्शन एम्प्लॉय आईडी, और यहाँ पे मुझे ऑप्शन लेना होगा एम्प्लॉय टेबल का. ठीक है. नाउ आई कैन रन द क्वेरी.